Question number 10. Solve for W. 4x plus 6 divided by 3 plus 3w minus 4 divided by 6 equals to 16. Simplify your answer as much as possible. I know each instructor does it a different way, so I'm going to do that problem in two different ways as well. Way 1 and way 2. Now, way 1 is the way that I usually teach this. First thing is first, you need to find the least common denominator for all the terms. To find the LCD, I'm going to make each one a fraction. So 16 right here, 16 over 1. With the LCD, right, I'm going to look at all my denominators. 3 and 6. I don't need 1 because 1 literally has every multiple. And I want to list out the multiples of 3. So multiples of 3 is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, so on and so forth. When it comes to 6, the multiple of 6 is going to be 6, 12, 18, 24, so on and so forth. To identify the least common multiple, I want to look at both lists and pick the smallest number that they all have in common. In this case, that's going to be 6. So my LCD for this will be 6. Which means I want to have every denominator displaying a 6. I can't lie, I paused the video to look at my phone and I forgot what I said before. But anyways, we're going to multiply each denominator until it has a 6. 3 times what value gives us 6? Well, 3 times 2 gives us 6. Whenever you multiply it to your denominator, you must also multiply it to the numerator. This fraction already has 6 in the denominator, so it can stay the way it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put parentheses around the top. I want you to do that. And the reason why I'm doing that is because what happened if this addition sign was subtraction? That right there would make the big difference. But in this case, it's just addition. And last but not least, 1 times what value gives us 6? 1 times 6 is 6. So we're going to multiply the denominator by 6. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. If we look here, we have 6 in our denominator. Rather, if it's the number 6 or the products, which make 6. Because we have an equation and our denominators are the same, we can cancel out our denominators, just leaving us with our numerators. So we have 2 times 4w plus 6 plus, in parentheses, 3w minus 4 equals to 16 times 6. Let's distribute the 2 inside the parentheses. 2 times 4w is 8w. 2 times 6 is 12. Here we can drop the parentheses. Remember, if this was a negative sign, you have to distribute the negative inside the parentheses, which would have gave us negative 3w plus 4. But this is not a negative sign. This is a positive sign. Change my color back. And let's get rid of that. Therefore, we don't have to do anything. We can just drop the parentheses. So plus 3w minus 4 equals to 96. After that, we can combine like terms. 8w plus 3w is 11w. 12 minus 4 is going to be positive 8. To get w by itself, we're going to subtract both sides by 8. 11w equals to 88. Divide both sides by 11 to get w by itself. 88 divided by 11 is 8. W equals 8. And that is the solution using way number 1. All right. We're going to do way number 2. Now, once again, way number 2 requires you to find the LCD. And the LCD will remain the same, which is going to be 6. What you're going to do is you're going to multiply each fraction by 6. Each term, each side by 6. And once again, we're going to use distributive property. Multiply 6 to the first fraction, multiply 6 to the second fraction. When we do that, in our numerator, we have 6 times 4w plus 6 divided by 3 plus 6 times 3w minus 4 divided by 6 equals to 16 times 6, which is 96. We can now divide, because 6 divided by 3, when I divide that, that is 2. So we have 2 times 4w plus 6. The 6's here simplify each other out, so we're left with just 3w minus 4 equals to 96. Distribute the 2 inside the parentheses. 2 times 4w is 8w. 2 times 6 is 12. 3w minus 4 equals to 96. And if you notice, this right here looks identical to what we have right here. That is the same equation, which means we're the same solution for 8. W equals 8. But I'm going to continue the process. So we combine like terms here. 8w plus 3w is 11w. 12 minus 4 is positive 8 equals to 96. Subtract 8 from both sides. 11w equals to 88. Divide both sides by 11. W equals to 8. Alright guys, that is number 10 done in 2 different ways. Your professors do it in one of the 2 following ways, either way number 1 or way number 2. Either case, you're going to find the greatest common factor first and then perform each method. And if you have your own way that still works, then use your way. Alright guys, take care.